They are not taxing anybody. It is voluntary. Like Art of Living and these ashram and other units, they are purely voluntary. Right? I said they are better for this because they have the power to get it done. They are not forcing anybody. They are not taxing anybody. I thought they built a university, they built housing, now they've understood other things. They said, can we call professionals to rework on something? Yes, they work on the other higher level of Indian complication of religion, whatever you might, what do you call it?
Spirituality.
But it works, it's at least better. Can government get out of business? Can all these organizations work? Including real estate, you will find it. Initially, in the shopping mall and all, you used to call footfalls.
Right, correct.
He said that is footfalls for a simple building. What is really counting a city is the wheel runs. I said that is a new word. He said the number of wheels you see in the road going slower and slower means the greater is the business potential. You don't mind thinking in a big, he said the moment a car goes fast, it is not doing any business.
Sure.
The moment it goes slow, it is visualizing, doing opportunity, it may stop. What
Big hoarding there.
he can stop anything, he should be able to stop anywhere, get outdoor shopping, you should not clear it. That's a pure free market. Process of thing. He said, here is an opportunity. Why don't we start looking at it as a plus point rather than a negative? Because I commented saying, look at those flyovers, it's a waste of money, especially Hyderabad and Bangalore. You put a flyover, what have you done? You have killed all the business at a tremendous cost. You have only shifted this headache to get it.
Right.
What did you do? And you occupied so much land. I believe in the city, no flyover. London doesn't have. Paris doesn't have, except for the one subway. After that, one built another one.
New York doesn't have it.
New York doesn't. It works. These are again your real estate and urban things. If you open up those things and the little thing, I feel real estate, only the real estate market will come down in one way and go up in another. And increase the density. This is another thing I learned from Japan.
What it's like.
This is Nifasa. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Restaurant. I said, you mean Nifasa? Don't even say parking. Don't even want. What is the cost of even milk today?
25
Surprising. Milk seems to be cheaper than petrol. And petrol seems to be cheaper than water. I mean, what logic does it have? And at the same time, you want to give rice for 2 rupees and charge 110 rupees. I mean, will this subsidy work? If it were a small, like America, if it were a small poor community, it might survive. Your poor community is huge. Who knows? He says, but I have to win the elections, otherwise I'll be thrown out.
Right.
How do you advise that part? Not that they don't know, they know exactly what is happening. Why is it all of them are buying thousands of acres all over the place? Every minister, every IAS officer, you can quote me, I wouldn't surprise one of them walks in. They are buying not tens, hundreds, thousands of acres all over the country.
Right.
Is it inside information? Or is there something you people know and we don't know? I thought architects are supposed to know this. Except for one of you who are kind of in love with real estate. The rest of them are not aware.
Yeah.
And I've been asked to open, I look at real estate from my angle. 20 years, we were 10 schools of architecture. Today, we are 320 schools of architecture.
All across the country.
All across the country. 320 schools. In the average of 50, is 15,000 students per year.
Yeah.
And they say we have not reached the European average or the American average yet. Even if I take away and say 50% do not get into the property. Who are absorbing them? The real estate.
Right.
I somehow feel, as you said, there is going to be a line where they say we want a designer aspect. But how many are there looking at below the, I mean, you use the word sustainable. the rich by the 3%,
Right.
that will buy anything, and why they buy anything I don't understand.
You can't rationalize that.
You can't. 40% of the flats are unoccupied in Bangalore. No.
Yeah. That's huge.
It's huge. The people that yesterday the commissioner says we are breaking the Ejidapura, that people settled. Why did they allow it to settle? Because there is an influx of people coming to work, which means there is something happening in the city.
Yeah.
If you throw them away, where will you throw them? I mean, that's again the real estate market. But who will buy the land? Who will give them land? I think sustainability will happen only when the government withdraws from this aspect. As long as the government is involved in real estate, it will not be sustainable.
Okay.
It has to find market forces. It has to find its pains and pleasures. It takes some time. But I think another 5 years, 10 years. 5 years is too short. 10 years is when it will wake up to reality. Whereas America develops, Europe develops. America develops over design. Europe in a very organic way. India was developed in a very organic way, even under the British.
Right.
When it came under us, we made a mess. Our cities can't go on straight lines. You're talking about real estate. Again, why is it 90% of our new cities and formats are zoned? I've talked to many architects. Now this is residential sector, this is industrial sector, this is... I said, in India it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Whereas it will work in a defense camp.
Absolutely. Cannot.
Because that's very clearly. Here, that flow, moment I finish, he'll come here and say, isko restaurant bana dena. At the end,
Yeah.
take Indira Nagar as the best example. Now, that 100 feet road has got some 1,000 cafes.
Yeah,
Entirely
easily.
commercialized.
Isn't it?
Entirely commercialized.
Now, who pays the price? People like us who obeyed the law. What about huge townships? That's where you're going to be. I somehow feel the city will change. It's changed, it will change much, much, much.
In what way?
Can you find a way? I'm just asking, I'm just talking. These division of small properties within the city. See, we have not gone beyond the organic principle to the next principle. We can't go back to that. Is it possible to combine many of these spaces, get rid of many of these internal roads and properties, make them into large properties, and use seems like agriculture, bifurcation to small plots, to larger plots, which becomes more effective.
Right.
Is it possible?